Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video, let's bring you a closer look at the Rockwood number RM760 in a 613 finish. This is a concealed door pull or edge pull used primarily in swinging doors, either in single or pairs of doors, where all that you're going to see when the door is closed is just the face of this. People like this because it's really concealed. A little trigger here to lift up the hook that will allow you to pull the door out. Okay. I don't see any reason why you could not use this in a pocket door as well, although I don't see it often installed in that application. Swinging doors primarily, pairs of doors where you've got roller latches, and the client, you might have center hung pivots with a roller latch, an auxiliary roller latch with an integrated stop, and then a concealed edge pull like this. Makes for a very clean installation. You see hardly any hardware whatsoever. Shown to you in the 613 oil rubbed bronze finish, and 613 specifically means that the base material would be bronze with an oil rubbed finish. Intended to be mortised to the edge of the door. Okay, is going to include screws. They look to be about a number 6 by 1.25 inch flathead wood screw with a Phillips drive and a complementary finish. Mortising for this is quite simple. I've machined for this countless times, it seems, and a router is the way to go. A hammer and chisel would not be preferred for this. If you had to do one and couldn't do it any other way, then there you go. But a router is the preferred way. This really, to me, is no different than mortising for a hinge, because you're going to mortise the face, the edge of the door. Looking at it that way, you'll want to be very careful as you're routing the door for this. As your router bit is spinning clockwise and it exits off the face of the door on your left-hand side, you don't want that bit to rip out a piece of the veneer, so you want to be very careful to score that veneer and be very careful when you're routing it so that you don't tear the veneer out. That part of the door is what you're going to see when you're routing this. You don't want to tear this top piece of veneer out. You'd want to use a template that is going to be attached to the edge of the door. For the corners, you're just going to use a corner chisel if you have that tool. Otherwise, a hammer and chisel would work well for that. If you have any questions on mortising for this, by all means, reach out to me. I'd be happy to assist if necessary. Before you go routing that, make sure that you are aware of the other height, the height of lock sets that you might have on the job. You don't want these. And if you've got a hallway of office doors and you've got a closet, let's say, on one or both sides of this long hallway, you don't want all your locks to be in one location and then have your edge pulls too low, or too low generally is where people are tempted to put these. So keep that in mind, that you're at the same sort of height. Dimensionally, and by the way, these are actually available in several different custom lengths. Should you want to go longer, you can. Rockwood will make them. This is 1 inch wide. It's a bit heavy on 1 inch. 4 1/4 tall. Okay. And then the thickness, I think it's about 3/8. Closer to 7/16. Let's see. Yeah, heavy on 7/16, I would say. Very attractive sort of item by Rockwood, who is a full-line manufacturer of all things trim and auxiliary hardware related. Not only things that are relatively common like this RM760 concealed edge pull, but a full complement of more garden variety material, door stops, kick plates, push and pull hardware. But they get into door pivots. If you need pivots, I'd take a long hard look at Rockwood. They are fantastic fit and finish. Overhead stops. And fantastic fit and finish is also a hallmark of the Rockwood brand, in my opinion. They also have a full line of architectural door pulls as well. If you have any questions on the Rockwood number RM760, 613 oil rub bronze concealed door pull, or any other Rockwood product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.